Eric here, Model Builder 81. I just wanted to bring a little update on my under 1,000 subscribers group build. I haven't got real far with it. Just wanted to bring a little update. I actually got to start it today. Done a little bit of work to the wheels, just kind of blacked out the holes. They are actually holes on these. They're not made to look like holes, but I blacked them out and kind of gave them the wash. Didn't turn out exactly as well as I would have liked, but at least the holes look dark and aren't chrome on the inside. If you're really looking, they don't look too bad because I'm going to use the actual vet rallies instead of the stock rallies. There was the Chevelle stock wheels. I'm not going to roll with those. I got the option of the vet rally. I'm going to go with those. I think it's a better look. But I got the chassis somewhat built up, at least enough where I chopped down the front end a little bit, the suspension, hacked up the rear, just kind of gassed, which I don't have the rear end glued in because I got to put the exhaust under it, but I kind of got it mocked up. I also got this built. I haven't got much done on it, just mainly all the parts that are going to be engine color. I don't have the valve covers and the carb and the pulleys and the belt, but no starter. But the engine is pretty well, at least somewhat assembled anyway. At least up for paint, prep for paint. Alright, let's see if I can pull this down here and give you guys a look at the lowered Chevelle. Got it pretty dropped. Like, well, you can just kind of see the rear end there. The leaf springs are kind of dropped. That's about how it should sit. I didn't glue those in, like I was saying, just because of the exhaust and whatnot. I don't even have the frame glued to the chassis yet because I'm gonna do that in like a semi-gloss or a gloss black, and then flat out the pan or the chassis, the floorboards and all that will be flat black. But like I said, I didn't get too far with it, but this looks pretty decent. Look better in color once I get some primer or something on it too. So I get to that stage even, but I think it turned out pretty good. Drop wise, it's gonna be decent. Maybe I should have put it up on one of my spindle pieces. Huh? I don't even know where. There we go. I can try that and see if. Didn't think about that. To my little stand. So yeah, it's a little more visible for you guys instead of having to move the camera. But yeah, I didn't assemble the hood yet. I believe it's one that has that insert or the bottom part. I don't know. It doesn't. It's just pretty flush. Maybe that goes actually on the front clip. I don't know. I haven't really done look through the full directions yet. Just kind of getting started on it, seeing where things go. I've never built this kit in the past. It's built up nice so far though. Well, other than I done some hacking on that front end. The rear end wasn't real bad. I just cut the leaf springs, or not the leaf springs, but the springs itself down a little bit. And it gave me the drop. And then the front end was quite a bit more work. I had to cut down some blocks that the A-arms connected to, kind of sanded down part of the frame or filed it down. I cut down quite a bit on it actually. I think it's gonna sit decent. I was afraid it was gonna be super dropped in the rear and raised a little more in the front, but I did all right with it. It might be a slight difference, but it's close enough, and it's dropped, and it's not too low to where it would still be a cool Chevelle to go cruise and have fun in, as long as you don't get too stupid. Engine's gonna be pretty well stock anyway. Not to say it couldn't be built up and be a sleeper, but it'd be the dropped sleeper at that point because it's pretty low. But I like to lower when I can, or not so much when I can, I guess, but when I feel like it. I don't do it all the time. I do like them dropped though. I have yet to put one down really in the weeds like I'd like to do, but I do have a few that I've dropped. And usually they end up at the rear end a little lower than the front, kind of give you that, almost looks like they're lunging or taking off, but this one looks like it's going to be pretty even though, really. Kind of got lucky with that. I just kind of counted up so many rings on the spring, which I did that on, try to be real close, obviously, when I did one set, like the rear, and when I got to the front, I hacked, and then I kind of messed up on the one. I just had to even them up, which I took off a little more than I probably should have, but it looks like, and then that really isn't even what hit or what caused, or was it a correct cut? I mean, it did, and it probably helped some, but I still had to cut parts of the frame where the A-arms mounted, and the plugs or the pins on the back part where they go into the frame. I had to cut them off. Just make it or help it set flush. The front pegs, I believe, are still on. It turned out pretty good, though. I'm pretty happy with the drop. And then I got my hinge on, which I got the part of the frame built, like I was saying, because it's got to have parts in there. Wow, and it's not going to really show. Crappy lighting. Yeah, I got some of that built up to where I still got some more parts to put on it, which I think it was the steering arm, which that's going to be a different color, so I think I'm just going to leave it off for now. But yeah, there's how she sits. That's a pretty low frame right there. I dig it. Yeah, I had to hack that up pretty well to get it to where I wanted it, but it didn't turn out too bad. And then yeah, there's the rear end. That's how it'll focus anyway. This is not horrible. Yeah, that's why I just kind of hacked them off to a certain amount, because this was all pretty much one piece, or besides the leaf springs and the sway bar or whatever it is here. I was made two for that one. The front end it consisted of 3 pieces technically, because the springs were separate, but it turned out pretty decent. I think the drop's going to be really nice on it. May go out tomorrow because I have the day off. Yeah, the drop looks pretty decent. It's pretty even, and it looks pretty low. But go out tomorrow possibly. I don't know. I might do a tan interior. Kind of feeling like another blue. I don't know if I'll do the blue like the Cutlass that I just posted recently, but that did turn out nice, and I really love that color. But I think, maybe I'll find me a nice red or orange too, I don't know. Not really set on a color exactly. It's a cool looking Chevelle though, I like the body style. Kit's really nice. No real issues with it so far. This part here for your engine mount was kind of weird. It was separate. I had to just kind of do a little eyeball on it. Once I got it up there, it was pretty easy because it actually can only fit in one way with the fitting right, because it's kind of got like stair steps or whatnot on it. So at first because of the directions in it it's pictured where you can't really see. You can kind of see the ledgings or whatnot, the little stairs, but after sitting it in there and actually messing with it, I really didn't need it that bad, as long as I made sure to put the hole up, so that's where your engine's gonna mount. So should build up pretty nicely. So everything's been test fitted that I've test fitted so far is good, at least with what I've got. We'll see how the rest of it goes, but so far I'm loving it. It's been a good start to this group build. I think that's gonna be it on this update with it. I'll bring more updates as I come along. Hopefully, like I said, I'm gonna go get some paint. I got my primer, so hopefully go get me some paint and interior colors tomorrow. my interior color, my body choices picked out, and I think I've already got my engine color. One of those high temp paints that I bought. That's I think it's a Duplicolor paint. I've had that big can for a while, and I only mainly use it for engines. So that should last me a while. I think I painted one body with it and had a screw up. So we will see, I suppose. But yeah, I think I'm going to use that engine color. And then, yeah, kind of undecided on the color. I guess I'll have to look around when I get there. You guys know how that can be sometimes. Maybe I'll try to do something different. The two older Chevelles that are, well, all Chevelles are really older anymore. They haven't produced one of those in a long time. But the two older built Chevelles that I have that are similar to this body style are blue and green. So, and then my 67, well, those are, I don't know exactly what both of those years are, but my 67's a root beer metallic. I need to actually, maybe I'll bring that video together here in between this update and my next update and show you the other three Chevelles, which actually I have four technically, because I have a 65 and it's a lighter blue too. Then I have a little bit of a darker blue on the 70 or 69, and then the others, I want to say that's a 69, yeah, the green one. Yeah, but then my 67 is the root beer metallic. And my best one of the four is probably the 65. It's a beautiful car. But, yeah, I'll figure out here soon. I don't know. Got to get dinner situated for me and the kids for the night. And maybe I'll get time to make that video while I'm doing my work to this car. Figure out what I'm doing, stage, sort of step by step here, and kind of got her lowered though. I'm liking that. It's turned out pretty good. All right, you guys, definitely take care. Enjoy your building. Enjoy your weekends, everybody. All right, I'm gonna hop off here. Please give me a like, possibly a comment, and a subscription, please, if you haven't. They're always free. And yeah, I should be here within the next few days dropping some updates on this. Got the weekend off, so hopefully I'll have time. I don't know if I'll be doing too much painting because the weather, it was rainy all day here and we had flood warnings, but it seems like it's kind of died down now, but it's still kind of cool out. We had a couple days during the week, it was 60 and 70. It was pretty cool and chilly out today, especially with that rain. The rain was cold. The water was when it hit you. It was pretty cold. But if it wasn't for that, it might not have been a real bad day, actually. But anyway, all right, I'm going to hop off here, you guys. You guys take care. All right, later.